Let us continue, colleagues. Provided you are able to add into chart of accounts all the categories that you need to add, now we move into budget. As we get into budget, the database we had already input some information which we are simply just going to remove. Right, as you can see, we remove that. Now, this is what we are going to do. Let us say the school will be receiving $1 million. You click on the norms and standard income. Now, your school will be receiving the total amount of learners and the amount per learner which will calculate the school. Now, we are making a budget for 2021. Right, annual budget is the annual budget. Norms and standard incoming. You now click on the norms and standard, you say annual budget, norms and standard, input, we are receiving $1 million. Right, we are receiving $1 million, saved, there is $1 million coming in. Budget income is $1 million. Budget expense should also amount to $1 million. So all in all, profit loss will be 0. Right, expenses. Now, I'm also going to just remove this. So in terms of bank charges, we budget 20,000 to say, hey, this will cost us 20,000. And then we'll continue to say, okay, if that is going to cost us 20,000, office stationery, we have $1 million, we are rich. So office stationery might cost us 40,000. This is the 10% for administration, so it must amount to 100,000. Auditors might cost us 10,000. I don't know how much auditors cost. Auditors cost us 10,000. Repairs and maintenance. Let repairs and maintenance cost us 30,000. Reasonable. Right. Now you have your 100,000, which is the 10%, is okay. Now you move forward, you say, hey, I'm in curriculum, the 60%. You say your stationery 100,000. I don't know, this is the budget. Sundries, give it 5,000. And then furniture, give it 15,000. I don't know how much you give furniture, I'm just an estimator. We are now at 120,000. Teaching material, give it 20, 30. I give it 300,000. This one, let's give it 150,000. 150 will do. Another 0 there. Right, 150,000. How much money we got? 555,000. Hold up, there's a call incoming. I have returned. It is very saddening to let you know that the mic was off. But hey, you saw what I did, so I'm leaving it with no sound. I ain't repeating this, hell no. Look, we did a budget. So basically, to recap on what I did, I came in here, I showed you how to add your income, I showed you how to add your expense, and then I showed you how to print all of this. And then I told you that your income budget should be equals to your expense budget. And in that regard, you get zero profit loss. If you don't get zero profit loss, one of the two is missing an amount that is indicated on the profit loss. Now, once you have your budget, we are done here. We are now going to transact knowing what is expected of us, how much money is expected for each portion. And when you transact, it means, for example, if you budgeted 50,000 for transport, make sure you do not exceed it. When you are busy transacting, if you budgeted, I wanna see something. If you budgeted, not your chart of accounts. If you budgeted 10,000 for auditing, you shouldn't exceed the 10,000. So just make sure whatever you're budgeting for, you make sure it is the exact amount, because for you to change this, you now have to consult the relevant parties, and which might be a lengthy procedure, and at that time you might be needing to pay someone. So just make sure in this portion, if you budget toilet maintenance 10,000, when you maintain it, you do not exceed it. You do not exceed the budget for this. And then you still have to split this if you're receiving your money in tranches of quarters into all those 4 quarters and those 3 months. So remember, your 10,000 would be 5 and 2,500, which means per quarter you would have to spend 2,500 and as such. So budget wisely like that. But I think you've been doing this for a while, so you're basically aware of what you're doing much more than me. I'm just trying to explain how it all works. Alright? Thank you. We are now moving from here. Now, we are going to transact. Let's say select your transaction. Now, let us say a learner comes to the school and pays for a book. You are now receiving this money at the school level. So now we are issuing that learner a receipt to indicate that this learner paid for a book. Now, this learner, remember I said we are going to start with transactions that occurred in September. You say September, total amount the learner paid for the book for 350. And then on which date in September was this? The learner came on the 6th and paid. And then the name of the learner is Kekana. What am I writing? Kekana Regina. Why am I writing that? Let me just write Rejoice, because I'm more familiar with that. Rejoice. Who captured this? Makena M captured this. And then the learner was paying for other fees. Method cash. And then under which does this income go? We will put it under LTSM other. Colleagues, you may consult your documents on where to put these amounts. But for my practice, I'm going to put it under LSM, Learner Support Material Non-Stock Items. How much is the money? 350. Now in finance, you repeat the amounts which you are entering here so as to make sure. Receipt description, it is a LSM, or you can just write learner support material. Yes, you may write it, however it will be convenient for you to remember what was this for. You can write learner support material grade 4 book, or even write the name of the book the learner lost, and then you say I accept the money, and then you save it. As you are saving it, it says information saved. You say okay. It says, would you like to print a receipt for the learner? You say, yeah, I want to print a receipt. When you get to this part, you just double click it, and then it will now say print me. And then you say, okay, this receipt is for who? We are placing this receipt on the desktop. This receipt is for Kekana Rejoice. Kekana Rejoice. Remember, you name it how you might be able to remember it. Then you are done. You only received 350 for this book from Kekana Rejoice. You remove Kekana Rejoice, and then you say, you know what? I received another money from what? Do I write this? What? Oh. And then what was this for? It was other. Yes, the amount of money. This book now is 450. Receipt book number 2. You see, it started with 1, now it moved to 2. If you rewind the video, you will see it was the first receipt, now it's the second receipt. Now, this one came on the 7th of September, and then it was other, it was cash, it was LSM, LSM, 450, right, write it however it suits you. Learner support material. This one is in grade 5 book. Okay. Then you accept it, then it says, hey, listen. You save. Then it says another receipt. You say, yeah, I wanna give Lehwati receipt 2. I wanna give Lehwati a receipt 2. Who's it? Save. And now you just simply close it there. Look, only 2 learners gave you that bill. So you now receive payment to the school. And then all of a sudden you have received those 2 payments, they come up to you, they're like, look man, how much money you got at the school? You were like, at the school? Let me check. The money you have at the school is print cash on hand, you see. I don't know. Let's check in the month of September, how much money do I have? Then it says, dear grade 7, you have 350 and 450 at your school. That is cash on hand. Then you are like, what about October? What about October? Remember, you must bank your money on a weekly basis, so that is why it's selecting a month, because weekly basis, like in a month, is like 4 times. So it says, look man, even in October you still have this at hand because you haven't banked it, it's still at the school as far as the system is updated. So now you say, okay, then let's say that week has now came to an end and you don't want to have this cash on hand. So you're like, I'm going to bank this money. Then what you do is, you get into your transactions, you then say deposit. You take your deposit book now, you select your bank account. This is after you have went to the bank and actually banked the money. And then you come back with your deposit book indicating you banked the money. You then get into your transaction and say deposit receipts. You click on it, you say bank deposit. You say I am depositing into my bank account. I'm using the deposit book. When are you using it? Remember, if you're banking weekly, you will bank this in September, and on which day? They paid on the 6th and the 7th. We are banking weekly. You are banking this on the Friday. And then you say, these two receipts, I bank them. Then I save. I say, okay, I am done. Now, somebody asks you, how much money do you have on hand? You say, what? I ain't got no money. Then you say, print cash on hand to prove that you actually don't have any money on hand. Then it says no money at the school. So there's no money at the school. So now what I'm trying to tell you is that when you have money at the school, it should be the same amount indicating on cash on hand. After you bank it, you then go to a transaction and say, I have deposited it into the bank account. Then they say, how much money is in your bank account? You then print statement of investment. You click on it. Once you click on it, it says you have 800. Remember, we opened the school's bank account. We never added any money. So the only money you have is the money that the learners paid. And it's indicating here. So it's basically okay now. It's indicating correctly. Hold on, there's a call again. I swear, colleagues, these people calling me are disturbing me and I can't start this from scratch. Now, remember the last time I switched off the mic? Now I switched on the mic and then I forgot to record. Next man. Now listen. Right now I am paying somebody an official amount of 3,000. Of 3,000. Of 3,000, these people, I am now pissed to tell you the truth. Because people keep calling me, I don't know why they're calling me. Okay, let's remain calm. Everybody calm down. Look, this is for transport and claims. I am now adding 3,000 on top of the 6,000 I just paid in your absence because I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. Now, the description is for, let us say, is for schedule submission. Submission, then you save it, say save. So basically what we did, because now I can't recall where I stopped recording, we did direct payment from the bank. Direct payment is when we pay people. When we pay people, we do it on direct payment. And then when we receive money, we do it direct into bank account. Right, so let's recap on what I did. What I did was I received money from learners, about 3 learners, one for 600, one for 350, one for, I can't recall, but you just rewind the videos. And then after that, I received norms and standard from the department, which are also added. So I did it down as a direct payment. Let me just add another amount because I ain't sure if I recorded that. You select the bank account and then you select the month which you receive the money, and then you receive the date. In this regard, I say the 15th, and then I say on the 15th I received money from the Department of Basic Education. How much money? Before I added a million, so now I'm just going to add 500,000. Yeah, 500,000 on the 15th, and then I said, okay, what is it? It's norms and standard. Norms and standard, state subsidy. State subsidy, that's not it. State subsidy. And then I processed it, and then I said, note, it is not saying issue out a receipt because the evidence is a bank statement. And then on the same concept, I said, You clear it up after you're done, and then I said if a learner paid this one, let us say this is Sono Gate. Sono Gate paid for a book on which day? Let us say on the 17th of September, Sono paid for a book, and then it is LTSM. It is similar to the one where a learner paid, but the difference is that that learner paid to the school. This one is directly at the bank, so they give you the deposit slip and then you capture it as a direct payment because they paid directly at the bank. They did not come to the school and give you the money. So you just have to open up your app and check if the transaction went through. If it was back in the days, you would have to get a bank statement. Let's say this learner paid 300 for a book. 300 directly into your bank account for a book. We say learner support material. Grade 4 book. You can even write the name of the book however it suits you, then you accept. Notice it is not saying issue a receipt, because for you to issue a receipt, you would have to issue that receipt to the learner. You are not issuing the receipt to the learner because the money was not given to you. It was deposited into the school's bank account. So you simply say, and then you say yes, then you are done. Now we look at how much money do you have. Statement of investment will let you know. Remember I said outside of the recording, I recorded 1 million, and then I recorded 500,000, and then minus the payments we made to the teacher. We paid 2 times to the teacher. So the money we have would be this one. So this is your bank balance minus the bank charges. So you still have to implement the bank charges when you reconcile your money in order to relate to the correct amount. So now I'm gonna write down the money. Alright, colleagues, once you have transacted, like I've transacted, I just want us to go somewhere. View financial statements real quick, and then view trial balance. Once you see, I wanted to put in norms and standard 500,000. If you look at it, I selected school assistance. To my surprise, it didn't case in here, but it's still okay, still money received. So all in all, there it shows. So when you do finance, another tip, colleagues, is that you have to be paying attention and do not allow disturbances, because as we have seen, I've received multiple disturbances. Now the books 1,700, transport and catering, as you can see, it's 9,000. In the next video, we will be reconciling all this money. Thank you, colleagues. Let's wait for the next video.